Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Oh, Lordy be. Hi, Sue. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hi, Miss Kathy. Hi, Lisa Hampton. How are we today on this lovely Tuesday? Oh, gosh, y'all. Oh. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those days where it's like, what's happening? I know, son, you messed it up. It's all, you got to get the brush because now it's going all kind of crazy ways. Hi, Miss Edie. Hi, good evening, Jill. Of course. You know, I try. Sometimes I'm there and I don't say anything because I always say that I always feel so bad when I don't say hi to everybody, but I don't usually have my wits about me, or I'm either driving early in the morning. So, you know, sometimes I'm there in the background, but I am there. And if I don't watch live, I always watch your replays. So, because, you know, you can never. Jill is one of my amazing friends who is very, very, very talented. So if you are not following Jill Humphrey, she is also someone who has a ton of knowledge of Pentart. Please go over, give her some love. You will not be disappointed. She has been doing this for eons and eons and is absolutely talented and amazing, and I love her to death. She is in the UK, so if you're on the West Coast, it might be a little early for you sometimes. Hi, Cynthia Diane. Hi, Cheryl. Sorry, y'all. I forgot my my lippies. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Beth. Of course, Jill. You know, I love you to death. I think you're absolutely amazing, and she's a wonderful person as well. Hi, Barbara Ross. All right, so anybody who has an order in with me, my mail lady just picked up everything. I didn't open the door. I was scared. I was scared. I didn't know she was going to, like, give me dirty looks or something, because there was a lot. There were 17 packages outside just for today, and I still have a couple more to send. So, I'm sorry. Hi, Carol. How are you? So, yesterday we were working on this little cutie patootie. We put this together yesterday. It's a little, I don't know, it's like a little book box. It would be really cute if you made journals. So you could put journals in here or a journal in here. It would be super cute. So, but anyways, we did a little bit of gold foiling yesterday from IOD transfer tinsel. Oh, you can't see it. Tinsel. And then we're going to do some other transfers with the other packs as well. And we still have the gold trees to put on. It's hard because of all the lights. We still have the trees to put on the top. And then we have the Prima molds, which were cardinal something, right? Cardinal cheer. So we casted those yesterday as well. So we have to paint those and go through that. How are you, Sue? Yeah, tough cookies. It's your job. I know, but you know, remember we had that little issue with the first time where she was ignoring my request. So I always wonder if she just was like when she sees stuff from me. But okay, let's get my desk onto screen. Okay. So these were the molds. We only painted a couple of them yesterday. We're still not done with them. We have to paint. We have to do some dry brushing. We have to paint the cardinals. But let's get this on here. No, we're not doing that today. I'm going to go get Uncle. Go sit down, please. No, we're not doing that today. So, anyways, I I'm going to use a little bit bigger of a scoring tool just because down here is a little bit bigger, but the trees have little, you know, little wispies. So I'll grab my little one again. April Fool Fun Creations. Hi, Melanie. Thank you so much. How are you? Okay, so I'm going to stand up really quickly. Now we have this little, it's inset right there, so you can pull out the drawer, but that's okay. I'm just going to put this on here. I'm going to line it up with the bottom the best I can. I cut the bottom, so it's going to be a little crookedy. Oh, no. So yesterday, we did do the varnishing on here prior to. That's straight, y'all. And we painted it and varnished it and made sure it was nice and dry before we even did the top music note. So, all right, let's get this on here. Can you guys see? I'm on the big brace today. So, unfortunately, whatever is wrong with my hand and then re-injuring it or re-aggravating it the other day when I was telling you guys, it was a little bit chilly, which I'm so excited about. It was a little bit chilly last night, and my wrist hurt even more. So my mom had arthritis really pretty bad. I'm almost wondering if now, with all the other issues of carpal tunnel and everything, if there isn't a hint of arthritis in there because of it feeling a little bit irritated from the weather. So I go see my doctor tomorrow. So I'm sure he's going to tell me all the things. All right. So we got the landscaping down there. And then I am going to use this for the bigger parts of the middle here of these trees. Again, you don't need to push too hard. I can see it releasing very easily. All right, now let's get the little one. Hi, my Mara. Hi, Deborah. So Sue just put the links in for the transfers. The transfer is from vintageretailtherapy.com. The mold is from my Mica daughters. And the sparkling gold paint that I use is at TH Decor. I will bring the sparkling gold into the store. I did add crackle medium and stencil spray to my store today. So that is already in there. And then I should be getting another order on Thursday with the rest of the stuff that I have been waiting for to get stocked in my store, which is just more of my staples. Let me see. Look! Oh! Oh! Hi, Val Marie. Hi, Deborah Baker. How are you? It's gorgeous, gorgeous. This is always the most satisfying part. Troy, I'll do it one time, and then I'm not doing it anymore. You did this all day yesterday, and you've got already a lot of papers. You actually need to go get your binder. Can you go get your binder so we can put your papers in there? All right. Oh, gosh, Troy. I can't believe it just printed on that. Oh, this kid. Hi, Lucia. Hi, Marilyn. It just printed on my label maker printer. So now he's got 17,000 stickers. That actually was probably better. That'll probably occupy him a lot longer than the other printer. But the only thing is just like what I see him doing, he's going to be putting the label stickers on everything now. Oh, you guys, oh, you can't see because Troy's sitting there. I did a little bit more of the contact paper onto my units back here, my shelving units back here. Oh, Lordy B. It's going to be a challenge to get back in there to get around the glass and stuff. So I need to, when I have a lot of downtime of just me time, I'm going to have to do that because I need my desk and Troy is not walking away from my desk. Look at that, y'all. Look. Oh. And just like your regular transfers, if you see, when you lift this up, and if you see, hey, that's a little bit of gold that's supposed to be down there, just put it right back down. Like I'll show you. See the top of this tree right here? Can you see the top of the tree is still gold? So put it right back down and just give it a little rub. Now, we went over this yesterday. The reason why I'm using a smaller score tool is just because I wanted to get a little more precise with where the gold is laying, because sometimes when you're going a little willy-nilly and rubbing, putting too much pressure, some of the gold from, outside of the design will come off. Usually I don't mind. I just think it looks, like a little bit of extra gold flakes and bling. But when I was having these little details, like the lines from the music notes and stuff, I didn't want to, kind of cluster it up with a bunch of excess gold. So the same thing with these trees, because some of them are so tiny, especially like down here. I want it to be seen that they're trees and not have too much excess gold. But like I was telling you guys yesterday, Mara did a video on, I think it was Saturday morning. Yes, it was Saturday morning, I think. And she also has more videos on her channel showing you how to use the excess so that you don't have any waste. Look at that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi, Miss Luca. Hi, Stephanie. This is just a score tool. This is this is a Cricut score tool. So I'm just wanting a little point. But, anything you can use that has a precise little point like that, I just find I have a ton of tools around from when I did, my scrapbooks and stuff. And these branches are fairly thin too, so I just I wanted it a little more precise. But again, you make your eyes happy. You do whatever works for you. I'm going to lift up and see. Look at, I missed. There's a little tree in the shadow background here that I didn't even realize was there. So I missed that. Troy, I can't have you playing with that printer. That printer's temperamental. Okay, that's it. Come on, I need you to back up, son. Thank you, baby. This printer doesn't act right. If you start messing with all the buttons, this printer will go cockeyed crazy and it'll start printing all the papers. Okay, I'm just going to use this one. This tree's a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I missed anything. So I'm just looking to make sure I don't have any gold glaring in there that I missed. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you? Your hair on table looks like crawler animal. My hair on the table looks like a crawler animal? Huh? Are you talking to me? We just have these couple of trees here and then we're done. See, like this here is just, all the detail is just so pretty. I can't wait to use some of these on some baubles. I have a ton of different size plastic baubles. And I want to do some baubles with the foil. Okay, our last two. Okay, now before I lift it off all the way, just want to make sure. And honestly, it's not hard to read. If you happen to lift it up and then you realize that, you know, you missed some spots, it's not hard to rewind it back up and put it back down. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Now, I know that is like that, and that was okay. That's why I had cut this strip so that we can put just a little bit down in there. So now you do want to take your, where did my burnishing pad go? Oh, underneath the foil. So you want to burnish it down. I always just kind of put my hand over it lightly first, okay? I have a polishing pad to burnish, but burnishing is just the act of rubbing this, right? Just smoothing it down and making sure there's no air bubbles underneath. And then I'm actually, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oh, like when my hair hits my table, like over here. Oh my gosh. What happened? Are we talking about the Cardinals again? Hi, Helen. Marilyn, what are we talking about? What kind of a kit? Like, was this a kit? This was a box that we built yesterday. This is an MDF kit that we bought yesterday. I'm not sure what you're asking me. I'm sorry. All right. So now let's get this little bit here. And I just want to, because we know that these, I don't know if I'm kind of thinking I want them to go like this. And then we'll put our cardinals kind of up here, maybe somewhere. So I want just a little bit of the music notes in this area here. Okay, you're going to have to go out and come back in because I'm not muted. All right. So let's cut this one a little bit. And we don't need a lot. I just want some of it here. So maybe from there to there. Okay. And then I don't want it in the trees. I just... Okay. Okay, Mara. We'll talk later on today. All right. Let's see. Why did I pull that off? I don't want it on the trees because I don't want it to kind of like clutter up the trees. I literally just want it in the middle. So, you know, just taking off little bits at a time, because the last thing I want to do is take a big hunk of it off and then I don't have enough of what I want. Okay, and then let's just do like this. Bloop. Bloop. Okay, that should be good. Oh goodness, Troy's in the kitchen. I hope he doesn't stick those stickers all over like the refrigerator or something like that. Okay. So again, really, just these are words. So this is why yesterday I started using the smaller score tool. So that way the words can be read. All right. And then actually, I can't tell if those are supposed to be like that or not. So let's just, I guess it is. Okay. Let's get these little music notes. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Trina. Hi, Liz. Thank you. Trina, how's your daughter? Oh, it's good. It's good. All right. So let's get this down. Okay, dokie, artichoke. Now let's paint our... I'm going to save that and actually, let's just put that like that. We'll put these over here. Okay. So we need to paint our little cardinals. Thank you, Joanne. All right. So yesterday, Sue sent me a picture of I guess, the girl cardinal. Oh, no, Troy, please don't do that, son. Did you open it? Oh, Pops. Right, and then, but he did. I'm not trying to. Oh, I already have the red out here, don't I? I have a red here. And then let's get this here. And let's get some of these. I'm just going to pull them all out and I'll figure out what I need next to me over here. All right. Okay. I'm going to have a hard time painting with this thing on my hand. I already know. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Miss Linda. Okay, so I'm going to take light brown. I know you got to go get the brush because your hair was wet and then you moved, you put your hand in your hair, son. You got to go get the brush. I can't. What did I grab that? Yeah, it's hurting again. Aggravated it the other day when I was trying to zip up my pants. I don't know, the way that my hand was turned, it gave me all kind of heebie-jeebies. All right. There you go, babe. All right, and then let's get some of the, I'm just going to take some of the red vine. All right. Hi, Melissa joins. Yeah, I don't know what I did. But it was not, it gave all kind of icky pains that when I was doing that day. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to be able, I'll tell you right now, I can't paint with this on because I need to be able to bend my wrist and I can't bend it with that thing on. So, life is okay. We'll get over it. Let's get a couple of bigger brushes. So the brushes and everything that I ordered for this store will all be here on Thursday. So okay. So we're just going to go all over with the brown first. Oh my goodness, Jill. I didn't even think about that. Yep, I did. I did a ton of Form Flex. Yep. That's probably, that's it. I didn't even think about it because I was just doing it. But yeah, that's probably what aggravated it. Duh. That's probably what did it, for sure. I didn't even think about the fact that I was doing that. Pops, be careful, don't trip on the cords, okay, baby? Okay. So we're gonna paint this one red, and that one has a base of the brown. Then we'll dry it, and then we'll start doing the details. I'm not freezing on my computer or on my phone, so yeah, you might have to go out. I'm sorry. Go out and come back in. So we're just going to add a little bit of something to little birdies, cardinals. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Brenda. So what you call what craft that you are doing the gold trees? So what you call what do you mean? What do I call the craft that I'm doing with the trees, Marilyn? What type of craft is it? Is that what you're asking me? Juicy! Okay, and then let's get that one. I'm going to get some of that darker paint on his ladies over here. We're just going to go with the brown. So we just did a little bit darker for what their little branches and their talons and everything kind of go all into the same thing there. Yeah, these are transfers. If that's what you're asking what the gold is, they're transfers. But if you mean like what type of craft is it as far as like upcycling, watercoloring, acrylic painting, I don't know. It just I don't know. I just did it because it's per day. Because it's per day. Hi, Miss Linda. Hey, Lisa. The gold transfers are from IOD. The birds, the cardinals are from Prima. All right, so now we're going to get a little bit, we're going to grab some of these little detailed brushes and we're going to do a little bit more detail on him. So we'll do the black in his eye first, and then we'll do a little highlight afterwards. Or that's the her, this is the him, I guess, huh? Okay, and then this one actually has the gal, at least the picture that I'm looking at that Sue sent me, has a red beak with a little bit of black on. She has lipstick, y'all. Like she has lipstick, lippy sticky. Let's get another small brush. Hi, Helena. Hello, Katie girl. All right. And then she does actually, hold on. Oh, you got the worst one, son. Mom, I don't know if I can pop this open with my wrist, babe. She actually has a lighter coat, so I'm going to, can you find your glasses for Mama? I'm going to find a little bit lighter to dry brush her first before I start with her details. Bubba's, you need to put your glasses on. Your eye is getting red. Let me see if I can pop this open. I don't know what this Starbucks. Oh my goodness. That thing is brutal. Okay, hold on a minute. I'm going to come in with a little bit lighter, so I'm going to go in with my favorite, which is the hazelnut. We're going to just dry brush some of the hazelnut on her. So let's get some of that in the lid. And as always, with a clean brush, I'm going to work that into my bristles first. And then I'm going to come in a little bit more. And then as soon as it taps off to nothing or barely anything, I'm going to take that, hold it at the end of my brush, and then I'm going to take and That color might be a little close, is it? It is close. I didn't think it was that close. Are all of these? Hold on a minute. So when that happens, let's go ahead and clean that out. Can you go find your glasses for Mama? Because, no, your glasses. Can you go find your glasses? Your eye is getting red, baby. Your eye is getting red. All right. So we're going to take a little bit of the hazelnut, and I'm going to mix it in with some of that white. You okay? All right, there we go. Because her feathers are a lot lighter. Oh, Helena, I'm sorry. There we go. So now we're just going to lighten up her coat just a little bit. Because when I look at the picture, she's actually not as dark as the dark brown. And it doesn't have to be exact, but you know. So we'll use the dark brown as the shadows and take her coat a little bit darker. Okay. And then let's go in with our little detail brush again, because around her beak, I want the point of that to go very skinny. Around her beak has like a black. Okay. And then I'm actually going to take a little bit of water and I'm going to pull that out just a little bit so it's not just a line, because that looks weird, right? So I dipped my brush into some clean water. And we're just taking the paint that's already there with a little bit of water on the brush and pulling that line out. Okay. Hi, Linda. How are you? Sophie's sneaking in the kitchens. Okay. And then this little cutie patootie she's detailed. Yeah. She has some red. On her feathers here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put some paint down. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush. I'm going to dip that into some water. And then I'm going to pull that line out. So that way it's just not a line of feathers. That looks a little strange. And then her tail has it as well. I did, Miss Linda? What happened? What did you get? What did you get? Most of her tail is actually red from what I can see. And then I'm going to again go into some water and I'm going to blend that out. Come over here. Okay, and then on top of all of that, she's got a little bit of black in the under curve here of the feathers. Good, cuggly muggly. And I am going to take that brush that had the red with some water, and I'm going to blend that black as well. All right. Oh! But it's so beautiful. Wait till you get your pink bag in the mail. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's our gal. Okay, now let's go back to our little guy over here who's doesn't have so much detail. He's a little more simple. But nonetheless, we'll make him a little dapper for her. Okay, and then let's gonna put a little bit of black in his up here at the top, and I'm just going to use a wet brush, and probably, as like usual, you're gonna have to do that a couple times because you're gonna have to blend that a few times. You can't just go one and done, right? Okay, and then the same thing, I'm actually going to use what's on my brush already and give his feathers a little bit. He's good. Let's blend up his beak so it's not just a straight line. How's Mom, Trees? How was your visit with her today? Okay, so there's our little cardinals. We have our guy and our gal. It's good. It's good enough. Oh goodness, Monica and her husband Steve are amazing. I love supporting them. I love when you guys go over and support them. But yeah, it's just I haven't been able to explain it since I've met her, but there's just something about her that she's just good people. Like when you meet, I had the pleasure of meeting her when I went to go see Nicole, but I already felt like I knew her, and they're just good people. Like, just so super kind, so super loving, and they're just amazing, and I love them to death. Okay, so we will gloss these puppies. I do want to dry brush a little bit of white just to bring in a little more dimension. And I actually think I'm going to get some of the white gold. Actually, hold on a minute. Oh, wrong. See what happens when you get a little too organized. Okay. I'm going to get some of the white gold, actually. Yeah, they have humongous hearts. And I don't know, Monica reminds me of Nick's mom. And she's just, a younger version of her. And I love Nick's mom to death. Miss Jessie is, again, one of the nicest women that I've ever known. And Monica, it just reminds me of her. So I took to Monica really quickly, and I love her to death. So you think you spent a lot of money last night? Just think I'm on there every Monday. Well, just about every Monday. I was happy I got to catch her last night, but the last couple of weeks, Trevor's been getting off at 4:00, and that's right when she comes on. And so I'm driving, and then I'm, trying not to be on my phone, obviously, when I'm driving, but yeah, so I'm there every Monday. And whoever told her to block me, y'all, I will still find a way to get on there and claim my juvie. Hey, I missed Barry right there. What the heezy weezy? So we're just taking some white. And apparently I missed a whole little berry right here. So we'll paint that, and then we'll get the bourbon in metallic. Hi, Laurel. Oh, you got your pink package already? Isn't it so exciting when you see that bright pink package? Okay, and then we'll dry brush these pups, and then we'll go over and get that. So I'm just going to take what's left and put a little bit of the white onto him. Okay, same thing with this little gal. Put a little bit of white onto her. And then I put all those brushes back like a goof. But I'm going to get a really itty bitty brush. Like this. I don't even know if you'll be able to see. See how tiny that is? And I'm going to dip into that white. Because we can't have our birds being looking scary, y'all. They got to have a little bit of a dot. Okay. Marilyn, it's fine. I know. Well, see, that's the thing is that he's driving to work. So that's kind of been his thing. Like he feels he wants to get comfortable driving to work, and then he'll get comfortable driving home. So he hasn't been comfortable driving home yet. And I don't trust him to be fast enough to put in the numbers for me. Y'all, I have a reputation to uphold. I can't have him going too slow. Okay, I want to take some of my favorites. This is the white gold chameleon paste. This is in my store. And I'm going to work some of that into my clean brush first. Since we have all this gold sparkle on there, let's work a little bit of gold into these beautiful, there we go. Ha. Yeah, yes, please. Don't forget your edges. So pretty. I know, Linda. She does, right? It should be reversed. The girl should be the red. Okay. And then let's hit these just a little bit to have a little sparkle. Just a little. We don't need them to sparkle a ton. Okay. And then I do, like I said, I do want to, look at it, but I did want to gloss them, but maybe not now with the gold on there. Okay. Okay, I can get Sue's cardinal off of my screen now. So I can see my comments again. Hi, Deborah. How are you? They're green before they turn red. What am I doing with this? Did you switch your drinks again? You switched to this cup? Oh, baby, thank you for getting your glasses for me. Yep, let me clean them for you. Okay. There you go. Go get the wash rag. You feel hot. Are you going up and down the stairs a lot? All right. So let's do this. I'm tinking. We'll have that on there like that. And then I don't know. Do they have to be? Yeah, they kind of do. Oh, let's move them over. That's not the middle, are they? Let me go down. Hi, Tina. Pintos, mashed potatoes, meatloaf, cornbread. Oh my goodness. Thank you. I'm well, Deborah. How are you? I need to get with Teresa because, like I said, y'all, I believe I'm helping her with her auction on Thursday, and then my auction is on Sunday. So, do we like that? I know, Papas. It was supposed to come today. They said it's not to come till Thursday. I'm sorry. All right, and then also we have our. I noticed back here. I was missing some of the sparkling green right here. It's still black. It's like a little strip I missed. Whoa! Don't do it like that, baby. Those have glass on it, son. Thank you, though. Well, don't forget this the little thing is right there for the drawer. You see the little, I don't want to put it too low because that's where they're going to be grabbing to open it. So I don't want to, if I put them low, they're going to have to go like that. And that looks weird to me. Oh, thank you, Tina. So if anything, they can go, you know, as close to the bottom as possible, but I don't want to go too low because of where that pulls out at. Yeah, so I don't want, you know, they'll be grabbing and like, I don't know, I just thought that I don't want them to be grabbing right where their feet are right there constantly. But all right. So the drawer on the outside, we are going to paint this. Now I'm going to tell you, so we'll put those on there in just a minute. I'm going to tell you this drawer fitting into here with even just a little bit of paint that is in here, it's already giving it a pretty snug fit. Okay, so painting the drawer, you need to be very careful because if the paint is too thick, it's actually going to have a hard time going in and out of there. So if anything, I'm probably going to paint it black, but I don't want to put too much paint in there because it will give it a hard time sliding in and out, right? So, but like I said, I can feel it already catching on the paint that's in there. So I'm just taking a 240 and smoothing down the excess that made its way in there. There we go. All right. What is that? Oh, aren't they beautiful? You're talking about your Team BFF order, right? I know she just doesn't. It makes it like it's a fun package every single time I get it. It's like, okay, so let's take some of the black. So this is the Deco Art Lamp Black. It is pretty thin by nature. So I will put the black on here so we can paint this the same color, the sparkling green. But I'm going to be very careful with the black on the sides because I do want it to, you know, get cleaned up. It'd be nice. I just don't want it to have a ton of paint so that it's sticking when you pull it out. And then I can also help that a little bit by putting some clear wax on there so it will help slide. Yeah, she does that all the time, Laurel. She, like I said, she's just, I just love her. She's the sweetest. Absolute sweetest. We'll hold off on painting the inside of that black for right now. Or no? Oh, no, I guess we don't have to because we put that gold in there. Because I'm thinking we put something cute in there. Maybe we'll do well, I will hold off because we might find another transfer to put in there. Because I want to put a transfer down in here. Just for when it's open so it looks nice. I'm going to move this for a minute so that way I don't get any paint splashing or anything on there. And then, like I said, I'm going to be very careful and make sure this is a very thin layer out here. And before we slide it back in the box again, we will put some clear wax on here. Yes, we put the box together yesterday on yesterday's live. The first part of that is on yesterday's. Thank you. Okay. All right, so while that is drying, let's look at our transfers and see what we can put. So we have that little bit that needs to go. Actually, we could put them on too, because the heavy body gel needs to set up a little bit. And then we'll look to see what else to put on there. I'm assuming I got black on my shirt, but that's okay. All right. Before we do anything, let's get some heavy body gel, transparent but glossy. This is in my store. I have a brand new one over here, but not. All right. You guys probably already knew once I turned that around. So you guys know I always, before I glue down any of my resin pieces, you need to scuff sand the back. You need to get that little rim around it that happens. I don't even know if you're going to be able to see it, but there's a little rim around the whole outside. So what happens is when you don't scuff sand that down, when you're trying to put glue on, you have to account for that little lift from the ridge. And so then you're putting a ton of glue on to build up almost. And then even then, it doesn't even want to stick that well because now it's only sticking to the outer edges, what's lifted higher than the backing. Also, when you do any type of scuff sand, it does the same thing as like acrylic primer. It gives you that tooth. So it gives a tooth for your glue to stick to your surface, right? So be better than me and try to remember to do this. before you go to stick it down. So I'm going to go around, especially the edge, and I'm going to knock down that ridge. Because all that ridge does is makes you have to use extra glue to count for that little bit of spacing. And the spacing actually is annoying. So once you've knocked that, once you've knocked that down, then just give a scuff sand to the entire back. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Kathy. All right, so same thing. And there was a big ridge because if you remember yesterday when we poured these, I actually poured too much. It covered the middle of the legs there. So there was a big ridge on the outside of that. You'll know what I mean if you're a resin pourer and if you've ever turned it around or if you glue down, you know that you usually fight with it a little bit. And that's why. It's because that little ridge. So if you don't have a Dremel, just take your gator or a piece of sandpaper. And that one you could actually go a little bit lower on the grit because the resin can take it. And then just scuff sand the back and get that ridge off that goes all the way around. All right. All right. It's good. It's good. It's good enough. All right. Yeah, that we have. And don't inhale that resin, by the way. If you have a respirator, like I said, be better than me. Wear a respirator. Don't inhale that stuff. It's not good. But y'all know I have a fan that's sitting right next to me, so not to mention, I really don't. I do not breathe that stuff in at all. All right, so let's get now to where we were supposed to be a few seconds ago. Hi, my Monica. We were just talking about you. Hi, Laura Simmons. We was just talking about you. Laura got her pretty pink package today, her first one. And she said that she got all kind of goodies in there. All right, let's get this on there. Okay, so I'm going to give that a nice push, and then I'm going to get my silicone brush and get off all that excess. I actually have not had Monica on my page in a long time. So once I get through the auction, I will get with her on her schedule and see when she has time and I'll have her come on to my page. And then she can show all her pretties, and you guys can get some more of her pretties. But until then, like I said, you can go to either her website, or she does lives every Monday. And then she also has a Telegram, because sometimes she does additional little lives here and there. So, all right. Hi, Jane. How are you? She loves her pretties. I know. They have been. They're good to me. They are very good to me. That's for sure. Okay. Same thing. I stand up. Troy, please don't play in the water, son. Yesterday you made a really big, ginormous mess with coffee and fruit punch pops. All right. This is when I really love my silicone brush, because y'all know I can't get into all these little spots to get up all this glue. And although it dries transparent, you really don't want to leave all of that glue there, because it'll be just a transparent blob. And, well, I mean, you know, you do you, but and if you don't have a silicone brush, just take a little paintbrush, dip it in some water, and it works just fine. All right, let's make sure I didn't combobulate that all crazy. Yeah, it does that all the time to me. It doesn't let me reply back to folks, and I always have to just start a new comment. It's aggravating, but it does that a lot to me. Okay, we're gonna get our Mr. on. This is our Mr. Man Cardinal. And I don't want to go too low, because again, this is where the box, the drawer part pulls out. We will probably go around these though, because, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of just slapping a resin piece on or a mold on and not doing some type of shadowing or something. So, but we'll let these set up while we work on the drawers a little bit. Hey, she's trying to get a little close to her honey already. Hey. Thank you. All right. This would even be cute as like a gift box. Like if you had a cute little gift that would fit in the drawer. How cute would that be to put this underneath the tree for somebody's gift? If you bought somebody some paparazzi jewelry, that would fit in this drawer. That would be such a cute gift. All right, let's get stop moving these around and then I can. Okay. We'll let those set up a little bit. Oh my goodness, that looks so cute. All right. Whoa. Now, let's get our little drawer out here since we went and got all kind of dusties all over the place. Aw, thank you. See, how perfect would that be to put some bracelets or like a Z? I'm telling you. Crafting and jewelry. That would be a cute gift. And then they put... I might have to do that, y'all. Okay. So I want to put something really pretty in here. But we also need to... Oh... Thank you, honey. Dale besitos. Okay, but see, this is not the same color as this. So can I just put it over here and you don't have to I will mix it myself, okay? Thank you. Thank you. You're not making me fall for that one today. Oh, cuddly muggly. Cuddly muggly. Oh gosh, I don't even want to know what's in that cup. Oh, look at that pretty angel, but I think that would be too big. Turn that down, please, Troy James. Troy James. Oh my goodness. Yesterday he mixed coffee and fruit punch, Monica. Oh no, here he comes again. Look at these little cuties in here. I know, Pops. I told them to bring your phone today, and then they said they're not bringing it till Thursday now. I know. So now I get in trouble for 2 days, and it's their fault. I know there's going to be something perfect for it in here, but if you guys have any ideas for what to put inside, should we put more birds inside, or should we put something else? Are you going to drink this? There you go. You're drinking my Starbucks pink drink, are ya? Oh, the cute little pearls would be cute in there. Oh, see? Like something like this. We can cut that and put that in there. I like that one. Good tidings would fit in there. You were dying, yeah, And you're right, Puckle Bling is I know, it would be so perfect in this box. Even that. All right, what are we going to put on the inside? Do you guys think that we should put more of the music inside, more of the gold, or should we put color? All right, let's take some of this. So I am just going to take a little bit more than I need. Are you excited, silly goose? What did you do now? Okay, look at how pretty. We're going to take some of the holly and we're going to put that in the drawer there. Okay, so I'm trying to decide what color I want to paint inside the drawer. Or what's inside, because it looks like a little label in there almost. And I did make it a little longer on purpose just because You want a napkin? I mean, a wipe? Oh, the reverse inside? Who said that? Tina Reut. The thing is I cut it because I only did like a one line from the top. But we could just do it like in the middle. Should we do that? Okay, son. I'm trying to. Joy. I think in here. Okay, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yeah, go put it on your charger, baby. All right, I pulled out another of the sparkling green, which is absolutely beautiful. So that's the color that's on there. So we've got to finish coloring the front part. I'm not going to put this on the sides because, again, I don't want to build up a lot of paint. On the actual drawer itself that's going to be sliding in. Okay. All right. Look at how beautiful that is. So now on the inside here, though, I'm wondering if I think I'm going to do it a white gold. It would, right, Miss Linda? It would really just, I love that's some of the fun part of Christmas is, wrapping up the gifts and stuff and seeing their faces when they open it. All right, so if we're going to do that in the middle, use the reverse in the middle. Let's get that ready. So Mara is the one who figured out how to use the reverse. So the leftovers. Which I think was absolutely brilliant. Because then you literally have zero waste. Okay, get all of that black in there. Trying to think if I want to paint, leave it black in there, or should we also paint it the green? Because I'm thinking the black would be pretty without the, I think now we're starting to get like too much green. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm almost thinking it's a little bit too much if we put the green on the inside of the drawer as well. Because I think the gold would look pretty in there on top of the black. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Yes, that is Pentart. Sparkling green is Pentart. I don't know. Sparkling gold is in my store. Sparkling blue will be in there, or vice versa. But I'm thinking I'm going to bring in all of the sparkling colors because, especially during Christmas, we'll definitely be using the sparkling green a lot. Okay. And then let's get a really thin layer of the Deb's DIY, the liquid patina. This is also from Mara's shop. We're going to do a really thin coat of that. And then we'll get out our decor glue tacky. And set that in there. And then while that's getting tacky, we'll do the little bit on the front. Okay, it's good. Okay, let's give that a little dry. And then let me grab my, is this my white gold or my dark? I want the white gold. I use them both a lot. So let's get the white gold. I have 2 white golds and 2 dark golds in here. The reason why, and these are both in my favorite kits, and if you look at them and you go, okay, Terry, why did you put them both in there? It's because I use them both equally as much. The dark gold is like a truer gold. The light gold, the white gold has like an ever so slight green tinge to it. But I think they're both absolutely beautiful. Whoops, sorry, Jack. But they're both in my favorites. So if you've gotten the favorites from my website, just, you know, I'm not crazy when you look. I mean, I'm crazy, but you know what I mean. That brush is too big. So again, with the delicate metallic line, I am never worried about having to paint it black first because the coverage is just, as you can see, it's pretty phenomenal. So you can put a black base down, but, you know, I always talk to you guys about, you know, preserving your products as much as possible. And if it's not necessary to put black down, why do it? But you absolutely can. It's not going to hurt it. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. Now I'm just going to clean up the green around it because I got a little willy-nilly. So let's tip this and lay that flat and then just wiggle. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna lay it flat. Whoa, we got a lot of. What happens when you don't stable your arm? Hi, Pam. How are you? Hi, Donna. Getting home from work. Okay. I was thinking green, but you have the better view. But I was thinking the sparkling and the greens and gold. Are you meaning on the inside? When I was asking about the inside? Okay. Aw, thank you, baby boy. You didn't have to do that. Mama would have got it. You're the bestest. Okay, it's good. It's good. Now let's dry that. Make sure the inside of that is really dry. Yeah, on the inside. You're the bestest. Thank you. I would have picked it up. Thank you, son. Okay, so we're going to get our decor glue tacky. That's what we're going to use to put the leftover on in there. I don't know why. Oh, it's my screen. I thought there was a bunch of stuff in the drawer. I was going to say, I don't know why it looks like there's a bunch of flakes in the drawer. It's my screen is dirty. Good cuddly muggly. Okay, and then let's make sure that's dry. I know, son. They tell me stories and say that they're not going to bring it until Thursday. So, decor glue tacky. So tacky. One thing Mara did say is she said it's going to look really funny if you just leave it straight edged like that. So, let's just... Because what's happening is you're transferring all of this gold, right? So if you leave it like a very blunt, straight edge, it tends to look a little bit out of whack. So we'll just do a little bit of... Now, if you were doing like a bigger sheet, you can get like some of your hole punches. If you've got some punches, like the decorative punches that I've showed you guys a few times, you can get some of those decorative punches, and that would be really pretty to go around that. Okay, so probably should have measured it first before I did that, but you know. All right, let's finish that after we get our decor glue tacky. Now this stuff is so tacky. It goes on white, and when it's transparent, it's done. It's ready. You do need to give it a few minutes though. Don't put the glue on and then go into it right away. And then after that, you are going to need to seal it because it's going to remain tacky until you seal it. Okay, so we'll let that do its thing, and always make sure you put your brush in the water, because that decor glue tacky, when it dries in your brush, is not fun. Thank you, Nicole. All right. And I am actually going to, there's a big clump of it right there. And just take a Q-tip because it's not even going up that high anyways. Okay, so now on the little front here, let's get our Deb's DIY again. Take off the brush guard because I forget. And let's put that in there. And then, like I said, before I finish this box, I will put clear wax all on the sides. Actually, I could probably do it with you while we're waiting for this to completely dry, because it's going to give you a hard time sliding in and out of that drawer. It just is, because paint on paint is never good, right? So we're just going to get some of the clear finishing wax from Pentart. But if you have the clear wax from Bear or the small clear wax, all of that will work. Okay. And then this is our piece that's going to go in the little part there. I want to make sure that's nice and dry. See how that's going almost all the way transparent? That's almost all the way ready. Okay, so I am just going to take one of my and I'm just going to take some of the clear wax and I'm going to put it on the sides because that's where it's going to slide, right? And then I'm actually going to come up so that I don't know how high up on that ridge it hits, but if it hits any higher, I don't want it to stick to the top either. So now I'm just going to come in with a shop towel and just wipe off any excess. I wish you could. It's not necessary, but you can do it on the back too. Okay, so we are ready for both sides, the inside and the outside. Let's get this little edge since I cut it before I measured. Okay, and then we'll put that in there. So this is the leftover from that. And I don't have to be real delicate with this one. We can just go to town on this one. So I'm going to take my big transfer tool. And now I want all the gold off. So no, I'm not opening another one of my drinks, son. No, where's the other one? Because I only have two. Go get the other one. Did you drink all of that pink drink already? You give me Brothers fruit punch, dilute my coffee with it, and then you drink my Starbucks drinks? What kind of... Okay, and once you think you got a good rub on everything, and I'm going to get my... Where's my little picker? My little picker. I see I need to rub this corner more. Actually, I'm not even getting it at all. Hi, Patty. Hi, Karen. So then when the drawer opens, there's just a little something inside the drawer, too. And remember, this is the core glue tacky, so trying to find a little edge to pick up is... This is going to be fun. There we go. Come up wherever you are. Look. Oops. No! Oh my goodness. Okay. That's how it's going to look when it comes up. I need to let my hand rest. This hand is starting to hurt. I'm not even rubbing it all down. But when it gets down, that's how it'll be. Hi, Brenda. My thumb is cramping right here. So let that hold on a minute. Because owie, 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 owie. That might have to wait for the pictures. Coogly moogly. And I got to do it again on here. Hold on. How did I get that to fit in there the first time? Is it this way? No, because there's more green on here, so that must be like that, right? But then there's holly that's getting left out over here. Okay, well, we'll just figure that out once it all gets down. Oh, my thumb is on fire! Thankfully, this is coming off easy. Okay, baby. Hold on, babe. Aw, that looks pretty. Thankfully, that wasn't a hard rub. Take it off. There you go. Okay. This one, I will pull that off. I've got to rub all of that gold off. And hi, Sharon. It's making my hand cramp like nobody's business. So, and I can't even grab it from this side because it's stuck. So I want to show you at least some of it. But can you guys see? So once I get all of that gold rubbed off, that's what it's going to look like. So basically it's going to look like the way it looks right there without the thing popped off. So can't rub it anymore. Actually, I need to go take some ibuprofen. Okay, so then look at how cute. It's got all kind of crusty dusties on it from the... I like it. So we have this was from the Kitschy Christmas, one of the little borders in there. And then this is the Prima mold, and then there was 2 that we cut up on there. And then the box itself is from, I will paint the bottom. The box itself is from Handmade Holidays Traditions. And I don't know if that is on TH Decor yet. If it is, I'll put the link in the description. But I will continue to rub that. I need to go take some ibuprofen for my hand because it's cramping. I don't know if you guys can see. It's really red right there. It's cramping right there from holding the transfer tool and trying to push so hard. So, oh, thank you. So this is what, and it's going to look just like that. It's just not going to have the clear piece on there. So that is our little, and again, putting the wax on there helps a whole lot. But that's our little drawers. Since I'm done rubbing this, well, when I'm done, actually, I can do it. When I get off of here, I will paint the bottom of this the sparkling green as well. You guys know I don't like to paint the bottoms because I'm constantly doing this on my desk, and then it's going to get all scratched up and yucky. But it's a cute box. It's a very cute box. And like I said, you put a little gift in there, or if you make journals, you can put a little journal in there for someone. I think that would be super cute. I like it. Thank you. I just need to go get, it didn't click on in my brain, but as soon as Jill said that, making all of those molds for the kits, because I was making sure, setting my timer, making sure I did it every 15 minutes. But yeah, because, you know, I'm pushing down the form flex and then I'm scraping it back. So I'm sure that's what irritated it. But I didn't even think about it until Jill said that. So anyhow, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will take some pictures of this and paint the bottom. But I will be back here tomorrow. I think we're going to do some textile, y'all, because I've been wanting to do, like, I don't know, either another hat or like a canvas bag, or maybe I'll pull out one of my aprons that I love to do. But I'm feeling like doing some textile. I'm getting tired of doing the regular stuff, so let's work on some textile. So, yeah, I did 90 of the poinsettias, 90 poinsettias, and 15 frames. So it was a lot. So yeah. So if you want to see some textile fun tomorrow, we'll use some of the new fabric paint that I absolutely love from Pentart. We'll do that tomorrow. So I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Tuesday. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. Bye.